Signs she doesn't like you. If you ever find yourself analyzing every word she says, replaying every moment like a detective trying to solve a mystery, you already know the answer. She's just not that into you. Let's stop guessing. Let's stop hoping. Today, we look the truth dead in the eye and walk away stronger. Sign number 1, her communication is cold, delayed, or non-existent. Let's start with the obvious, communication. Now, I don't mean just she's not texting you back immediately. Life happens, people get busy. That's normal. But here's what's not normal. Waiting 12 hours for a one-word reply, getting dry texts like K, LOL, or sure. 0 follow-up questions. Conversations that always feel one-sided. When a woman likes you, she finds ways to stay connected. She texts back with energy. She engages. She keeps the flow going. She might send memes, ask how your day is going, or share things she knows you care about. But when she doesn't, communication becomes a chore. It's like she's replying just enough to not be rude, or worse, because she feels obligated. It feels like you're dragging the conversation uphill while she's not even lifting a finger to help. Now here's where the psychology comes in. Women, especially emotionally mature ones, are rarely vague about what they want. If she's into you, she wants to talk to you. She's curious about who you are, what drives you, and how you make her feel. She invests emotionally through words. If that investment isn't there, if you feel ignored, dismissed, or like an option she's keeping warm, take that as the truth it is. She may not be ghosting you outright, but her passiveness speaks volumes. And here's something many guys overlook. When a girl only texts when she needs something, a favor, help with something, or emotional support during her drama with another guy, that's manipulation, not connection. You're not her emotional sponge. You're not her chauffeur. You're just being used. Let me say it straight. If a woman truly likes you, you'll never have to question whether she wants to talk to you. Sign number 2. She flakes on you constantly. We've all had moments when plans fall through. Emergencies, work, life, it happens. 1 cancellation, understandable. But 2, 3, 4, we've crossed into red flag territory if she constantly cancels last minute with vague excuses like, something came up, I'm not feeling well. Sorry, I forgot. What she's really saying is, I don't value your time. Let's be clear. When a woman likes you, she doesn't just show up. She looks forward to it. She clears her schedule. She prepares. She gets excited. If something truly comes up, she'll let you know with genuine remorse and offer to reschedule immediately. But if she flakes and offers no apology, no follow-up, no new time, it's not bad luck. It's a choice. You're not a priority. You're a backup plan, or worse, a polite way of saying no thanks without using the actual words. Here's the psychological angle. Women are intuitive. If she's unsure, she'll hesitate. But if she's decided she's not into you, she'll start creating distance. Cancelling plans becomes the passive way to avoid confrontation. And here's what a lot of guys don't want to admit. She's hoping you'll eventually get the hint. If she keeps rescheduling just to reschedule again, it's not shyness. It's not timing, it's her way of avoiding guilt while slowly fading out. So ask yourself, how many more maybes are you willing to wait through before you decide you're done being an option? Sign 3. She avoids physical touch like it's a plague. Physical touch, it's one of the oldest, clearest indicators of chemistry. Now, we're not talking about anything inappropriate here. We're talking about the natural, casual touches that happen when 2 people feel a spark. Think about it. When a woman is attracted to you, she finds little excuses to be close. She might touch your arm during a laugh, give you a playful shove, or initiate a hug that lingers a second longer than usual. But when she doesn't like you, she keeps her distance, physically and energetically. You go in for a hug, and she gives you the awkward side pat. You try to hold her hand, and she tenses up. She leans away when you sit next to her, or avoids being alone with you altogether. Now here's what you have to understand. Women are incredibly intuitive when it comes to physical space. If they like you, that space closes naturally. But if they don't, that space becomes a wall, and you'll feel it. A lot of guys brush this off thinking maybe she's just shy. And yes, some women are naturally more reserved, but even shy women make subtle moves. When they're into someone, they linger longer, they lean in, they don't pull away like you're radioactive. Here's the key psychological point. Physical connection is often a subconscious indicator of emotional comfort. When she doesn't feel that pull toward you, when even small gestures like a high five or brushing shoulders seem unwelcome, her body language is telling you the truth her words might not. And let's not ignore the flip side. If she does like you, she won't need a reason to touch you. She'll invent one. Maybe it's brushing lint off your shirt, maybe it's fixing your collar, maybe it's playful teasing. But if there's no touch, no warmth, no body language spark, you're not in her romantic frame. You're likely in the just a friend or don't get any ideas zone. Trust what her body language tells you. It's often louder than her words. Sign a sucre 4. She calls you just a friend over and over again. Let's talk about the infamous F word, friend. The moment she starts using phrases like, "You're such a great friend," "I love how I can talk to you about anything," "You're like a brother to me," it's time to hit pause. Not because friendship is bad, but because this isn't about friendship. It's about clarity. See, women know exactly what they're doing when they use the word friend, especially when you've made your interest clear. It's often their gentle way of rejecting you without confrontation. Instead of saying, "I don't see you that way," she'll reinforce the friend zone by calling you her buddy, pal, or friend in moments that sting just enough to send the message. Now here's the psychology. Labeling someone helps reinforce emotional boundaries. When she calls you a friend, she's creating a wall, even if it's subtle. It's not because she wants to hurt you, but because she wants to manage the situation in a nice way. The danger? You convince yourself that maybe, just maybe, you can change her mind. But let's be real. How many times have you heard stories of guys stuck in the friend zone, holding on for months, hoping something will shift, only to watch her fall for someone else in days? You deserve more than emotional limbo. If she keeps calling you a friend, accept it, respect it, and most importantly, don't stay around hoping she'll change her mind. You'll only end up hurt. Sign number 5. She talks about other guys around you like it's no big deal. This one hurts because it's often the most obvious, yet the most ignored. If she's constantly bringing up other men in conversation, especially the ones she's attracted to, dating, crushing on, or still not over, you're not the guy she's thinking about romantically. Here's what it might sound like. "Ugh, I don't know what to do about my ex. He keeps texting me. This guy from my class is so cute. I think he's into me. What do you think I should wear for my date with Jason?" Let me ask you, would a woman who likes you ever risk making you feel small or invisible like that? Would she want you imagining her being intimate or involved with someone else if she had romantic feelings for you? Exactly. Now there are 2 possible psychological reasons why a woman does this. 1. She sees you as just a friend. She feels emotionally safe around you, like a brother or bestie. You're her sounding board, her therapist, her safe male energy. And while that sounds nice, it also means there's zero romantic tension. She feels so platonic around you, she doesn't even filter her thoughts. She doesn't care if talking about another guy makes you jealous, because to her, you're not in the running. 2. She's trying to signal disinterest subtly. Sometimes women bring up other guys intentionally, not to hurt you, but to create distance. They want to communicate, without confrontation, that they're not interested in pursuing something romantic. Mentioning other men is their way of saying, "Don't get your hopes up." Now here's a harsh truth. If she asks you for dating advice about another man, she's not playing hard to get. She's made her choice. You're the helper, not the lover. You're her emotional sponge, not her romantic interest. There's also the case where she talks about her ex all the time. That doesn't necessarily mean she wants her ex back, but it does mean she's emotionally not available. She's still mentally anchored to a past relationship, and dating her right now would only make you the rebound guy, not the real deal. So what do? Walk away with dignity. You are not a second option. A therapist or a waiting room for her to heal from another man. Let's be honest with ourselves. Women know how to show interest when they want to. They don't sit on the fence for long. If she's giving you mixed signals, not making time, not engaging, not showing physical warmth, calling you just a friend, or constantly talking about other men, the message is loud and clear. She doesn't see you romantically. That's not rejection. That's redirection. You don't need to convince anyone to like you. The right woman will make you feel seen, desired, and appreciated without the emotional guesswork. So here's your power move. Stop chasing clarity from someone who's showing you confusion. If she doesn't choose you, choose yourself. There's nothing more attractive than a man who knows his worth and walks away from where he's not wanted. If this message hit home, don't forget to like, subscribe to Ollivia Rose, and drop a comment below. Have you ever been in this situation before? What sign did you miss or finally wake up to? Let's talk about it in the comments. Your story might save someone else from months of confusion. Thank you for watching. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and as always, stop begging to be noticed when you should be respected without asking us. Until next time.